I'm Lembit Öpik here on Unprecedented TV. Just a short message. It's about the new war between Israel and America versus Iran. You may have seen already the news that there's been massive bombing of Iran. And once again, the collateral damage takes out people who have nothing to do with the conflict. More than 100 children reportedly killed in a school bombing in Iran, with a video, says one of the headlines. And it looks like at time of broadcast, over 118 children have died in that particular attack. Why? Because reportedly there were weapons being concealed in the school, a claim denied by the school itself. 118 dead children, 118 grieving families, quite possibly, and a devastated community. Imagine if that happened because an aggressor attacked a school in Britain. What would we be saying? I have never thought war is the answer to anything. But when this kind of indiscriminate death occurs, subject to verification, of course, the lesson is obvious. In matters of war, there are no winners, there are just degrees of losing. And the biggest losers are the ones who had nothing to do with the circumstances that caused the war in the first place. I'm saddened and shocked that Western forces have been involved in such huge loss of life. And imagine if Russia killed so many school children in an attack on Ukraine. All the headlines would be about it. For days it would be discussed. There'd be interviews with people who have lost loved ones. There'd be analysis of the cruelty of the Russian aggression. Why isn't it happening now? Is it because Iran is a faraway country of which we know little? Is it because perhaps it's not so easy for us to take responsibility about the multiple attacks across Tehran and elsewhere? Is it because it's uncomfortable to consider the fact that in some way the United Kingdom is complicit in the assassination of a head of state, the supreme leader of Iran? You don't have to have liked the man. You don't have to have agreed with what he did. His treatment of his fellow countrymen and women. But the precedent it sets to kill a head of state will have reverberations around the world. That precedent goes a long way to undermining much of what has been taken as a given in terms of international diplomacy and behavior. This is an unstable conflict between America and Israel versus Iran. It is not true, in my view, that every single person in Iran celebrates this action. And it is an act of tremendous assumption by the West to think that this bombing from the air will cause an uprising on the ground in Iran. I wonder if this war will be determined not so much by the intentions of the instigators, but by the intentions of the Iranian people. Perhaps that's exactly what the West is hoping. But be careful what you wish for, because if you corner a nation till it has nothing left to lose, it will fight. And that could be a fight which comes back to bite us in dangerous and globally destabilizing ways. I'll be covering this in more detail on my show tomorrow morning at Unprecedented on the YouTube at 0900 Greenwich Mean Time. Until then, let's just hope that events overnight don't make the situation even worse and don't mean that scores or countless more innocents will be caught quite literally in the crossfire of a war that they did not start.
Immediate ceasefire in Gaza, the return of the sausages.